Today we have eighth notes. This is the first time we are having a rhythm that is shorter than the beat. Everything so far has at least been one beat long. Quarter note, a full beat. Half note, 2 full beats. And a whole note, 4 full beats. Those are considered fairly long rhythms. We are moving into eighth notes, which will now be more sounds per beat. Stay with me. Eighth notes. Each eighth note is worth half of a beat. So think of an orange. If you take your orange and you cut it in half, you had one whole orange, and now you have 2 oranges. 2 eighth notes fit inside 1 quarter note. A single eighth note looks like this, but for now we will see them what we call barred together with a little bar on top. So when you see individual ones with the flags, it's exactly the same as if you see them like this. And while we're at it, we can also see them flipped upside down like this. Single eighth notes with the flags, or barred, bear with me, barred together like this. And each set of 2 eighth notes equals 1 quarter note. So let's break it down and see how this fits into one measure of 4/4 time. 4/4 time signature. Let's start with our beat. Our beat is 4 quarter notes. In this case, the rhythm is also the same as our beat because our quarter note gets the beat. Each quarter note can be broken down into 2 eighth notes. So it would look something like this. Beat 3 and beat 4. We're still in 4/4 time, but now we see twice as many notes. There are actually 8 total sounds. Now we never count to 8 because we're in 4/4 time, so the highest number we're going to say is 4. So the way you count this now, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to add even more sounds because there's twice as many sounds here. But that's always a good place to start. So beat 1 will always be here. This is still beat 1 land. These eighth notes are on beat 1. Then we move into beat 2 of the measure. Just the second beat of the measure. You have 2. We'll just leave the rest of that for now. Starts on beat 2. Then beat 3, we'll leave the second one. And your last beat of the measure is beat 4. Now, this quarter note is getting 2 sounds per beat. So instead of now we have I'm using my tongue actually 8 times. And we say it 1 and. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. It's drawn like a plus sign. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and, 2, 3 and, 4. And my beat is staying steady. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. And that's how you count eighth notes.